playing it small can be the factor that undermines your dreams, your hopes, and your aspirations. But you're playing it small because of lies, because of doubts, because of fear, or because you simply don't know how to play it at another level. In 2025, you want to play big. You owe it to yourself to learn, apply, and master the tools that can really position you to build wealth. Seven Figure Media has designed the Wealth Builders Toolkit. And in 2025, we are excited to introduce this concept to you. Why? Because we know it will give you the step-by-step best practices to build wealth. Now, today, I will give you the introduction to the Wealth Builders Toolkit. The Wealth Builders Toolkit stands on 6 important pillars. You will learn a number of these important pillars and how to apply them to your life to position yourself to build wealth. For example, one of the first lessons that you will be able to take away is what are wealth builders tools? You see, if you want to build wealth, it makes a whole lot of sense to invest your time, talent, and resources to understand what are the tools, the wealth builders tools that you must deploy in your wealth building journey. So we will talk all about this. So moving forward, you have the degree of clarity about this so you can apply this with precision. Second, you will learn about wealth builders processes. This is success leaves clues, but what we will give you in the wealth builders toolkit is more than just the clues. You will be able to take away a process, the SOPs, the standard operating procedures, the best practices that's going to give you the high reward, the measurable results, the predictable outcome with the highest degree of accuracy. You will be exposed to wealth builders processes. Next, you will be exposed to concepts like the wealth builders system. So you learn the tools, you learn the processes. Now you will learn the systems, because it is your ability to learn, apply, and master systems is what's going to set you up to earn when you sleep. You want to systemize your process that is generating cash flow for you. We will do a deep dive into systems so you have the degree of expertise to apply this body of knowledge to achieve predictable outcome. Next, we will do a deep dive into wealth builders leadership ability. You see, very often you set clear goals that you want to accomplish, but the one thing you never do is take the time to really assess your leadership ability to not only set those goals, but to commit your time, talent, and resources to apply yourself effectively after achieving those goals and actually achieve it. What are the leadership abilities that you should be focusing on? So in the Wealth Builders Toolkit, we will give you a number of those leadership techniques and strategies and tools that you want to learn, apply, and master. You want to own as you set yourself up to build wealth. They're the same. People can never grow beyond their sense of self. What is your leadership ability telling you about your sense of self? We will talk about all of this to ensure that you have the right sense of self, that you're deploying the right way to complement your efforts in your wealth building journey. So this is an exceptional wealth builders toolkit that has been designed by 7 Figure Media. Next, you will be introduced to wealth building and your MVO. You see, all the successful people that we have studied all over the world, they have a strong MVO. But what is the MVO? The MVO represents 3 concepts. One is your minimum viable offer. What are you going to market with? 2, it represents your most viable offer. You're going to market with a premium viable brand. And 3rd, there is what we call the maximum viable offer. We will talk all about this so you will have a better, clearer, more clinical understanding of which one of these MVO is the best for you to go to market with. Last but not least, you will learn about wealth building and how to master your MVO. You see, it is important to learn about your MVO, but it's equally important to not just learn this. You want to master this body of knowledge. You must become the authority on the subject matter. You must display wisdom in your body of knowledge. Wealth Builders Toolkit will give you the step-by-step so you really understand how to take this body of knowledge and really display wisdom on your wealth building journey. So one of the things that we talk about a lot in this program, you want to listen to learn, you want to learn to apply, you want to apply to master, and we will help you to develop mastery with this body of knowledge. So these are the 6 pillars that the Wealth Builders Toolkit stands on. And I will say this to you, in 2025 and beyond, once you commit the time, talent, and resources to learn, apply, and master this body of knowledge, your life financially will be transformed. All right? It will be transformed because you're no longer guessing about the process to build wealth. You stop with that guessing game. You have eliminated, being the master of speculation because you now have the data. You're collecting the right data. You are assessing and learning from the right data. You're applying the data in the right way, and you're being shown how to mitigate market reality, market dynamics, wealth building tools as you set yourself up to build wealth. So 7-Figure Media is excited about this prospect of working with you in 2025 and beyond to really give you the step-by-step, the SOPs, the game plan that is going to help you to get the high reward, the measurable results, the predictable outcome with the highest degree of accuracy on your wealth building journey. Now, today I will introduce you to lesson 1. We will just do the high level overview. In lesson 1, you will learn what are wealth builders tools. You see, everyone that builds wealth, they understand tools. And I want to take this to another level because I would keep saying the clue may be important. So you have the clue now. Wealth builders use tools. They know the best tools to deploy in the process of building wealth. That's a clue. But do you really understand this concept just beyond a clue? And there's where you want to go. You want to take the clue, make the clue knowledge. Now you want to make the knowledge wisdom. And there's where we're going to carry you. So because the clue is not enough, you may be seeing someone is on their journey and they're being successful. They're connecting with people. It seems as though they're cash flow optimizing, their businesses. And, you're looking at all of that. So you're seeing some of those clues, but you don't understand what's happening at the back end. Perhaps they might be connecting with a lot of mentor, a lot of coach, a lot of sponsor, a supportive community that is behind them that are the real movers and shakers, but they are the front people for that particular exercise. And that's what we're going to get into. So you understand how to connect with the right mentor, connect with the right coaches, connect with the right sponsors, connect with the right supportive community that wants you to succeed in your wealth building journey. So let's begin a brief examination of lesson 1, pillar 1. We're talking now about wealth builders tools. Do you have any idea what are the tools that wealth builders use to build wealth? Well, I begin by looking at land resources. Are you trained to understand land resources in the context of your wealth building journey? There's so much for us to unpack in this lesson. You will see land the way you have never seen land before, but the ability to see this as a tool that wealthy people use to build wealth will change your perspective and put you on that pathway to make better, smarter, wiser decisions in your wealth building journey. Next, you will be introduced to the second tool that we call labor resources. You see, the wisest people in the world, they understand the importance of labor. On one side of the spectrum, there are a number of persons who are trained to go to school, get a good education, get a good job, and there's no harm with that. On the other side, where the real wealth is created, you're taught about go to school, get a good education, get the right education, and create your own jobs and build wealth. So they went a few steps further because you didn't only learn about the importance of going to school, you didn't learn only about the importance of getting the good education. They taught you here about the right education, and they taught you how to use that education to create jobs, which you didn't learn on one spectrum. And in creating your own jobs, they are also teaching you how to create wealth. So as we go into labor resources, I will help you to understand these two dichotomy, these two perspectives, these two spectrum that the wealthy use to build wealth. Third, you will also learn about capital resources. Every business, they need capital resources to move their vision forward. And there's so much to unpack in terms of capital resources. We have so many rising stars in business around the world who want to start and scale their business, but capital is a great challenge. There are many wealth builders who want to build wealth, but the way they have been taught about capital makes it so distant from them to achieve. In this program, as we go deeper into capital resources, as part of your wealth building tools, we will unlock the rich history, the rich story behind capital resources. So you now know practical steps that you can take to access capital, what is debt and equity, credit and creative financing, and hard money lending, whether you're going to learn about bootstrapping. There's so much to unpack here. But the important thing is that the more you are exposed to this body of knowledge, it's the better position you are in to build wealth, to succeed in your wealth building journey. And Seven Figure Media, we were excited about this because we get an opportunity to serve you at the highest level in a manner that can truly touch and transform your life so you can do better for yourself and your loved ones and your community. The last concept that we're going to look at here on the Wealth Builders Tools is commercial resources. Are you trained to see commerce not as a resource, as a tool to build wealth? Well, we will do this deep dive into commerce, and commerce means trade. But we will look at some of the key elements of commercial activities that has the highest possibilities positioning you to build wealth. Now, commerce is broad, all right? Businesses falls under commerce, but do you know the right business to start that has the greatest potential to position you to build wealth? Do you have this body of knowledge? If you're not trained to see these four factors as tools to build wealth, you must be asking yourself, why not? These are the reasons why you have the haves and the have-nots. You have the haves and the wanna-be. But this body of knowledge, you're going to truly set you up to be the author of your dreams and hopes and aspirations, the maker of your destiny. And that destiny is going to be one that is going to truly position you to embrace wealth and financial independence. So I do encourage you to like, subscribe, and share. In my next broadcast, I will go much deeper into lesson 1, which is really unlocking the rich history and the secrets that lies in the Wealth Builders Tools. Now, if you don't understand this, you're going to struggle to build wealth. If you don't understand land resources in the context of wealth creation, you're going to struggle. If you don't understand labor resources in the context of wealth creation, you're going to struggle in your wealth building journey. If you don't understand capital resources in the context of wealth creation, you're going to struggle in your wealth building journey because you're going to get access to capital, but instead of using it to attract income producing assets, you use it as a liability. If you don't understand commercial resources, you will struggle in your wealth building journey. So if you're fed up with the struggle and you want the facts, what the data is saying, what the science is saying about wealth creation, I do encourage you to join me in the next broadcast so you will be the first to know. But you need to like this program, comment on the program, subscribe to this program so you will be the first to know when the next broadcast is out. Be blessed and see you in the next broadcast.